On today's video, we revisit my Metabo 10-inch compound miter saw.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep. Well, here we are back in the shed, and I've got a lot of stuff to do in here today. I've been working with my CNC laser machine for the past week or two, and I've made a bunch of projects. Now I have to make frames for them, and when I make the frames, of course, I got to make perfect 45-degree cuts. So I thought it would be a good time to revisit my Metabo 10-inch. I was going to say 12-inch, but no, I got the smaller one. The 10-inch compound miter saw that I did a review on and an unboxing a couple of months ago. So let's take a look at that now. And do I still like the saw? Is it worth the money that I paid for it? Well, let's find out. A couple of months ago, I did an unboxing on my Metabo 10-inch compound miter saw. And, well, I thought I would just revisit it and let people know what I think of the saw. I have had it now for a couple of months. I've probably put about 200 hours onto it. And I got to tell you, this thing is holding up quite well. Makes perfect cuts. I mean, perfect cuts. I have not changed the blade. I'm using the same blade that came with the machine. I haven't really done anything to this at all except lubricate it. This saw has performed wonderfully, and I've done a bunch of different little frames, and well, I've actually done some framing of a building, a structure that somebody was putting together, and they needed to use a compound miter saw, so we used this one, and it has performed wonderfully. And some of the things that I really like about this, one of the things is this little doodad right here, and this has been just an incredible addition to this saw. Now basically, let's just unlock this. Now, by setting this up, we can now hold a piece of stock in place while we're cutting it. But the other thing that I like to use it for is a lot of the projects that I have, like the squirrel picnic tables, they're only about, between 5 and 7, well, maybe 10 inches long. I can use this as a stop block. So if I have to cut a whole bunch of pieces 5 inches long, all I have to do is take a little piece of wood, so we put it right there, tighten this up, measure that to the blade, 5 inches, put that on, and now I can just put my stock in, cut it, take the stock out. That's really nice. Now you can do that with any other saw, just clamp a piece on it, but this comes with it. So that's pretty decent. But the big thing is, does it do compound saw cuts? Does it do good miter cuts? Yeah, it really does. This is going to be a very quick video because I've got nothing bad to say about this saw. Now, some people have asked me, well, would you take it on a job site? Sure, why not? It's powerful enough. It will. It's versatile. I really like the saw. I really do. Now, I always say in all my videos, the test of time is the real test. Now, I've got about 200 hours on this, and right now it's still like brand new. So that's a good thing. But it's, for the most part, just sat here on my bench. If I was picking this up, throwing it in the back of the truck, and going to a job site every day, and going from job site to job site, would it last? I have no reason to think that it wouldn't. And at $100, what a good deal. Now, other people have told me too that these saws have gone up in price. They're about $150 now. I don't know if that's true. I haven't checked. You can check if you like. Even at $150, this saw is well worth it. Everything has gone up in the past year. I mean, it just has, and that's just the way it is. But for around anywhere between $100 and $150 for this saw, yeah, I like it. And I'm not a contractor. I don't go to job sites every day. So if you do and you have one of these saws, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of it. This Metabo, it was formerly Hitachi Power Tools. Hitachi has always had a good reputation. Sometimes when companies change the name or they buy out a tool company and put their name on it, the quality isn't there. I've seen a lot of Hitachi tools in my life because mainly I owned a pawn shop, so I had tools coming and going in there all the time. And they were a good quality tool, and Metabo seems to be equally as good. So I'm still going to give it one of those. I really, really, really like the saw. And I've got a lot of comments of people saying how much they enjoyed the saw and saying that they enjoyed the unboxing video that I did. And the really strange thing was most of the comments have come from women. A lot of women are getting into carpentry now and doing home projects, and they really like this saw. So, you know, there's something here for everybody. So whether you're a man, a woman, an old guy, or an old gal, this is a decent saw, and it's really worth checking into. So just remember, it's a 10-inch Metabo, formerly Hitachi Power Tools, and yeah, I really, really like it. On today's video, we revisit my compound miter saw by Metabo. On today's video, we revisit my 10-inch